Section 4.7, Composition of Functions. Composition of functions involves combining two functions by performing an operation of one function and then using the result to perform an operation on the second function. The first thing we want to talk about is notation. We can see the same thing two different ways. F parenthesis G parenthesis X close parenthesis close parenthesis. How we read that is F of G of X. Another way to write F of G of X is like this. F, it's like a little circle, like multiplication, G of X. You can see it like that. You can see it with parentheses around the F and the G. In either case, they mean the same thing. This and this are the exact same thing. F of G of X. You read it exactly the same. So you just want to remember that these mean the same thing. So let's do some examples. Okay, we want to find F of G of 3. F of G of 3. First thing we do is the inside parentheses. Think of like order of operations where we do parentheses first. Same kind of idea applies here. We're going to find that first. So what is G of 3? Well, to find G of 3, we're going to plug 3 into the function G. So 3 in for x, 3 squared minus 4. So you get 3 squared minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. So G of 3 equals 5. So now we're going to find F of 5. So plug 5 into the function F. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 7 is your answer. So you just have to remember what this is, composition of functions. Then you have to remember that you do this first. Find the answer of G of 3, take that answer, which was 5, plug it into the function F, which we did here, and get your final answer, which is 7. Now we're going to find G of F of 3. Remember the notation? Sometimes we use parentheses, sometimes you use this little circle. So first thing we're going to do is the inside one first. F of 3. 3, plug it into F. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So F of 3 is 5. So now we're going to find G of 5. G of 5, so plug 5 into G. 5 squared minus 4, 25 minus 4, 21. Last one, F of 5. We don't have to plug it into two different functions. We can plug the answer back into the same function. F of 5. So we're going to find that first. F of 5. So plug 5 into F. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Take that answer and plug it into F again. F of 7 is 7 plus 2, which equals 9. So your final answer is 9. The next part we're going to do is still composition of functions. However, in the first page, we did specific examples, like F of G of 3. We were plugging in numbers. Here we're not going to plug in numbers, but we're going to plug in the entire function. We're going to take the function G of X and substitute it into F of X. So we're going to take this entire function and plug it in for x, make a substitution. Again, remember you're taking your inside function, plugging it into your outside function. So your outside function is x plus 2, but we're not going to write x. We're going to make that substitution. We're going to put g of x in. So we're going to substitute in x squared minus 4 plus 2 that you took from here, and then just simplify. And that's your answer. So we took this function, g of x, substituted it into f. Now we'll go the other way. We'll do g of f of x. We'll take f of x and plug it into g. So I'm going to take f of x and plug it into g. So g is x squared minus 4. But we're not going to leave it x. We're going to substitute in x plus 2. So x plus 2, quantity squared, minus 4. This is x plus 2, x plus 2. Minus the 4. Do some algebra. X squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. Doing the algebra here. Minus this 4. And then our last step is simply putting like terms together. So notice the 4 and negative 4 cancel each other out. 2x and 2x can be combined. So we have x squared plus 4x, and that's it because these cancel each other out. Okay, so take this function, plug it into this one. Take this function, plug it into that one. Make the substitution and simplify. Now you're going to try these two on your own. So pause for a moment and try the function on your own and then see if it matches mine. So we're going to find f of h of x. I'm going to take h of x and plug it into f. I'm going to take h of x and plug it into f. So we have 3x plus 1. But instead of x, I'm going to have x squared minus 3 plus 1. So 3x plus 1, take the x out and put in x squared minus 3. Distribute the 3. Simplify. And you're done. So pause the video again and try the second one. C of d of x. So we're going to take d of x, plug it into c. We're going to take d of x, plug it into c. So we have c is x squared plus 1, but we're not going to have x anymore. We're going to substitute in the square root of x plus 1. Square it, plus 1 from here. The square root of x plus 1 times the square root of x plus 1 is just x plus 1, plus this 1 equals x plus 2. And the last one. Try this one again on your own. Pause the video, try it, and then look at my work. Notice here when you're plugging g of x into x, there's more than one x in f of x. You substitute in for every single x. So you're going to substitute x plus 2 into here and to here. So we have x squared plus x minus 1. Again, make the substitution. Don't put in x. but rather put in g of x plus 2 squared plus x plus 2 minus 1. Remember that this is x plus 2, x plus 2. So you have to multiply x squared plus 2x plus 2x, so plus 4x, 2 times 2, 4, plus this x plus 2, minus 1. Combine your like terms, x squared, 4x plus x, 5x, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 minus 1, 5. X squared plus 5x plus 5. And you're done.